Welcome to this video. 2300 player this time. Okay, let's hope for an interesting fight. Okay, c5 or knight f6. c6. He might switch to the stone wall. Play a not that good line here. He might play with g6 here later on. Let's see. Okay, so this is all normal stuff. Despite the bishop here, the bishop is often on e7 and not on d6. So this pin is a bit annoying for black. Let's see how he wants to solve this. Is it queen c7 now? Or what does he want to do? Or maybe knight f8, knight g6 doesn't work? Does he really want to push for c5? The pawn on d5 would become weak. Interesting. Okay, let's prepare here for an opening of the c file. I might push for e4 here. The bishop has to move afterwards. On the other hand, I can also let's see, e4 he takes, I take with a knight. He cannot take because the bishop is here on h4. He might play c5. I would love to play knight e5 later on, but it's not that easy. Well, I think the rook is on good on e1 anyway, so queen. Still e4. What I don't like is that the bishop is also eyeing here on the knight. So this might be a problem. What about regrouping here a bit? Okay, maybe I tried to play b4. So this worked. So it becomes a bit more difficult for him to play c5. Okay, here I will now finally exchange the black squared bishop, I guess. I need to take care about potential sacrifices here on e3, but they don't work at all at the moment. Maybe he wants to play queen somehow to h5, but it doesn't really help. What about bishop f5 here? And e4 or not e4? That is a question. This knight is hanging. I think I like e4. Threatening e5, so he needs to take. Okay. What about bishop e4? Well, I just take here. 2 minutes, that's not a lot. Let's retreat. This bishop is not participating in the game, so and the pawn on c6 is vulnerable. So what I might do is trying to prepare knight e5 the right moment. want to take control over b4 and d4 at the same time. Yeah, well, why don't I play faster? What about b5 now? I mean, he gets rid of his weakness, so he will likely play, yeah, take here. But in exchange, the pawn on b6 is now very weak. Yeah, this looks all very drawish. I might just play rook e8. Okay, not anymore. But knight e5 is coming. Maybe I can try something here on not anymore. I wanted to play on this diagonal here. But knight e5 looks quite nice. And here there are weaknesses now. He was threatening knight b4, so not queen c2 obviously. But now knight e5 maybe. Yeah, I cannot play knight e5 now. He will just sacrifice his rook here, and then my rook is hanging. What about taking here? I can take back with the bishop, and I'm a pawn up. Although, let's see. I think this is quite okay for me. Now bishop e4. And let's try to exchange some pieces here. I want to enter on e7 now with my rook. And or is it really good? I'm not sure. I don't want that the knight can... oh, my mouse doesn't work. This is not so good. Rook b1 will be my next move. Yeah, let's try to exchange here some things. I mean, I'm still a pawn up, but my time is running very badly here. So this looks very drawish, but I have no problems at all in this position, so let's try to fight for a win. And I make some pre-moves. 22 seconds, yeah, so now maybe I can just go to h3 and try to win the pawn. Here we go. So I'm not talking that much now because I really try to win this. What is he doing now? So this is a clear win now, this game. 14 seconds. Okay, let's... Yeah, but I managed to lose it here. I'm pretty sure. Come on, I will offer him a draw. Did I do? Draw offer? Yeah, okay, so this is how he got his rating, I guess. I was just moving pieces around here, so bad beat. I mean, this the final position was totally won. I just moved pieces around, so I'm a bit, you know, how do you call it? I don't know, frustrated. Yes, I'm frustrated. So, but let's see how this game went earlier on. I mean, e4 was a crucial or critical moment, I think. I mean, I could stay like it is, but then I don't know how to get the advantage. So I wanted to open up the position as well. So maybe this was okay. On the other hand, I'm not happy about things that happened here on the queen side, I have to admit, because maybe I should have kept the pawn on b4. I mean, look at this bishop. It's not that well. So maybe I just take here on e8 and I don't know, passive rook b1 or rook c4. It's all possible. But after pushing for b5 and taking here a couple of times, I mean, this bishop eventually was freed and could participate in the game. So yeah, maybe I should have avoided this. But I mean, he blundered here. Oh, I don't know if he blundered, but you can always watch out for potential sacrifices around the weakened kingside position. So I mean, here you can see that these pawns, the pawn on h6 is not protected, and the pawn on g6 is just protected by this pawn. And if I can sacrifice here a piece and take back with the queen, everything is falling, and then the king is very, very lonely, and yeah, he will lose. I mean, here I not only gain this pawn here. I mean, if I take, he takes back, take with the queen. Wherever he goes, I take this pawn. He needs to move, and then I can take here the bishop, or maybe I can even mate him with something like knight h5 or whatever. So watch out for these weaknesses at the kingside position, and maybe you can sacrifice there. Thanks for watching.